Dear bloop bloop bloop, so sorry you got hit by that truck. You actually weren't supposed to die yet. Oops. Anyway, you read so many of those romance fantasy transmigration stories when you were alive, so I mashed together a bunch of your favorite tropes for your new life. You're welcome. Oh, your new name is Himeutsugi. It's a beautiful flower, and your new life will be filled with flowers so long as you don't screw it up. Step 1. Meditate really hard so that you can change to human form. Sincerely, God. An invisible butler, I guess, tells me all about the castle's history and how pleased they all are that the owner of the castle has finally returned, etc., etc. It's a convenient info dump about who I am now, Himeutsugi, the only child and heir of a scholarly noble family. My mother died giving birth to me, so I was raised by my father, a viscount. The good Viscount was researching transformation magic, but was horribly jealous when I turned out to be a prodigy at it. I'm sure child me just wanted his attention, you know, that's how these stories usually go. Anyway, he accidentally cursed me to be stuck as a parrot. Yep, I'm a parrot of all things, and I flew away to the garden, apparently never to return. Distraught and regretful, my father went to the capital to seek guidance from other mages, but he got into a carriage accident on the way and died. So I guess this isn't one of those wholesome family stories. Anyway, so most of the time I just go by Hime. I think it's easiest to say, even though it felt kind of weird at first because Hime means princess in Japanese, so it feels strange being called princess all the time, but it is short for this flower name. I don't know, it's cute. I think it's, so in order of fluency, obviously I can speak English the best, and then Japanese the second best. The reason for Japanese is obviously I learned Japanese so that I could like get in basically I was really into otome games, and most of the really cool otome games were not getting translated into English back then, and so I mainly taught myself Japanese in order to play games without having to wait for them to get localized. And then my husband that I married in my previous life is Japanese, and so we speak Japanese. Well, it's like Japan English at home. And so sadly, even though I myself am Vietnamese American, my Japanese is now actually better than my Vietnamese. I really struggle with reading and writing in Vietnamese. Like I can read it okay, but I literally have to sound out like the syllables and stuff. It's tricky. Okay, so me as a streamer, for those of you that don't know, or just, I don't know, need a refresher, I guess. So I try to stream at least 3 times a week, twice on weekdays, around 7 to 8 p.m. CST. And then I usually try to stream at least once on the weekend. Typically it's on a Saturday, because Sundays tend to be for D&D and for like getting stuff prepared for the week, so I typically stream more on Saturday than Sunday, but anyway, I will stream at least once on the weekend. The main point is that even though I stream kind of a variety of things, I strive for all of my streams to be cozy and very lurker friendly. So even if you have to like go on a lunch break or you're at work and you have me in the background, wink wink, it's fine, you know, I'm cool with that. But yeah, so no matter what kind of stream I have, it's very, very lurker friendly, very cozy. As you can see in my rules, I've brought this up before, but I'm like 100% okay with backseating. If you want to give me advice, like please do. I am not, like, I don't care about spoilers. Like there's nothing you could comment on what I'm doing that would really ruin my day unless you're just being rude. And if you're being rude, I'll probably just ban you because I don't want to deal with that nonsense. But if you have like thoughts or advice and are generally trying to be helpful, like I am all for that. I live for that because I have no sense of direction. I have the memory of a goldfish. So when I'm playing Vintage Story or whatever it is, if you want to be like, hey, you've been using just the knife blade this whole time and didn't attach the knife blade to a stick to make it into an actual knife. Yes, it's very helpful. Thank you. So on that, I get very restless and impatient watching things, so I very rarely watch TV shows or movies. In a year, I will go to the movie theater maybe 3 times. Tops, and usually have to be dragged out. And then there's some games that I just really enjoy that they're their own thing, like Monster Hunter. The thing is, I don't ever play Monster Hunter alone. I always play Monster Hunter with one person. Like, I've always played Monster Hunter as, like, a pair. So, I don't know if I'll ever stream it unless we, like, like collab with somebody, but I do love Monhun. Want to progress my lore story, so as you saw in that visual novel at the beginning. So right now my plan is a new plot development for every 100 followers, and so later if I need to, I will adjust the pacing. Oh, thank you for following. Hello. I'll adjust the pacing if necessary, but for right now, I think my plan is for every 100 followers I get on Twitch. So right now, the next milestone would be 200, you know. I'll progress the plot and release another thing happening. So I think that'll be a fun way to... What is the meaning of us living? I don't think there is any meaning. I am considered I consider myself to be an existential nihilist, so I believe there is no meaning in life. I believe that there is nothing after we die. When we die, we just become cosmic dust again. So there is no meaning, and life is just life. We are alive because of science, and every thought you've ever had is just an electrical, you know, electrical something happening in your brain. It's my monitor. So I don't think there's any meaning to us living, but that's what makes it special. It's fleeting. This life is all you've got, and once you're gone, it's over. So there. Here's the meme. That feeling when knee surgery is tomorrow. It does, right? I'm telling you. What is this? Why is it funny? What does it mean? I don't understand. Explain. Like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. I didn't say I could explain the meme. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yes, this is so funny that you would ask me. This is such a good question. I love this question. I can answer this question actually because, so Pythagoras, as you know, came up with the Pythagorean theorem. Well, actually, that's hotly debated. I think Hippasus
actually came up with the Pythagorean theorem, and then Pythagoras took credit for it. Yes, I can actually explain. The Pythagoreans did not believe in irrational numbers. So they believe that all numbers are rational or are somehow like related to rational numbers, right? And so any number that doesn't seem rational is still secretly rational. So Hippasus came up with this proof where he proved the existence of the square root of 2.
different things. What? They kill more people than lions. Well, that makes... Okay, you know what, though? I think that makes sense, because if you think about it, hippos live in areas with more people, whereas lions don't, in general, right? There's not that many people that live out where lions are. Whereas hippos, they live in the rivers. They're around. There's a lot of them. So, like in Asia and stuff, they're just out there where the people are. So, I think it's like a proximity thing more than like, oh, that hippos are more deadly than lions. I think it's just that there are more people that live near hippos than there are people that live near lions, I guess. Maybe. I'm saying this with a lot of confidence. I have no idea. Beaver fever. Oh, that's kind of sad. They're kind of cute. Look at it. It is kind of cute. The beaver. Look at its little snoot. Hello. Hello.